Hello, and welcome back to Super Pat World. It is time for some Sunday morning Mario Maker 2. We are back at it again. A little earlier than usual today. Hope you had a good weekend so far. Still got one day left. Still got a day left here. What's up, Cameron? Good to see you over on YouTube. What's up, Cause? Hello, K. Baronsky. Good morning, Troy, my boy. What's the story? What's up, Fernando? All right. Let's get right down to it. What's up, Dave and Anthony? Hello, Olga and Sven. We're back at it again, Sven. What's up, Uva? Thanks for the share, Sven. What's up, Sen? Thanks for the heart, Sven. What's going on out here? We're about to start up, get another 30 clears, hopefully. That's what I'm hoping. We'll see if we can find some short, fair, fun levels. Some days that's easier than others. You know what I mean? All right. Very good. Hit that like button if you got one. Hit a follow or a subscribe. And let's get right into it. 92 lives. 5,322 clears. Quite a number. Quite a number we've managed to arrive at here. Good morning, Charlie. We need one coin. That doesn't sound too bad. 28 people banned, 2 people liked it, 44-second world record. There you go. It's your Saturday, Jordan. Glad you're here. Let's see what the translation is. The title of the level is Go Ahead and Keep Going. Okay. Okay. Based on what I'm seeing on the right side there, it looks like we gotta avoid the falling stuff. I think I need to be here. Nope.
Oh, no!
We'll give this one more try. What's up, Erica Gobble? Happy Sunday. Good afternoon, Steven. So I'm safe here. There's my coin. Oh boy. That one might line up badly. There we go. Oh gosh. All right, we got there. You're home in Ohio with the family. There we go.
Yeah,
Thanks. I can get
morning
there.
time.
Shout out Ohio. All right, that was an interesting little challenge. We can get down with that. What's going on, Vampy? I got my morning 2 miles in today. Getting my blood work done tomorrow. Find out if my hard work has paid off in the cholesterol department. Good morning, Jorge. 91 lives, 5,323 clears. What's up, Nathaniel? That number better be... It better have gone down. Too long. It's been a good weekend, Nathaniel. It's been pretty good. What's up, Peter? What's up, J-Man? We want under a minute. That's what we're looking for today. Under a minute. Castle of increasing difficulty. I like the sounds of it. What's up, Simon? Okay, here we go. Am I going to watch World Cup finals? Nah. But shout out to the World Cup. 317 people been here. 32 people liked it. 55-second world record. This seems cool. Checkpoint already. No progressive. Good morning, Brandon. There we go. Oh, my bad. Could I farm one ups here? No. These things will ruin it. The platforms. Now from here... No, I can't get enough of them on screen. Another checkpoint. Ooh, that was close. Oh no! Well, we can still do this. Oh, you like me now. Alright. Whoa! Pretty cool traditional level here, chat. Now here, we might be able to make some magic happen. Oh boy. That's all I'm gonna get. I would've lost my... We'll take the one up at least. Alright, that was pretty awesome. That was a very rare treat. Straight up traditional castle challenge. Very fair, very fun. That was amazing. There we go, Sven and Olga. Increasing the difficulty there, Peter. What's up, Ty? Thanks, Nathaniel. $92 lives, 5,324 clears. Thanks for the GG, Steven and Erica. Shout out to you, Ty. One munch is gonna go. Means we need a POW. We could also go on the left side here. 4 people been in, nobody liked the 29-second world record. Now check this out. If I go left...
Oh no!
Okay, I'm wrong. Good morning, Jay. What's up, Frank? Thanks, Troy. There's the munch we're gonna get rid of. Right here. Oops.
Oh no!
Okay. Close one. I misread it there. Think we can fix it. What's up, Ness? There we go. Alright, fair enough.
Oh yeah, Mario time.
Here we go. What's up, Blah Blah? I'm good. How are you? Thanks, Frank, Simon, Troy. Speedrun. Thanks, XO. Not bad. Off to a great start here. There you go. Happy birthday to them. Justin, thanks for the share. Sven, there we go. Erica and Anthony. 91 lives, 5,325 clears. Dumb athletic. Interesting. 51 people been here, 4 people elected, 29-second world record. Alright. It's a copyright claim. I think that was kind of the right approach. Heavy on the kinda. Gotta wait longer. Like that. There we go. There we go. Oh my gosh! How did I not see that coming? Happy Sunday, Justin. I'm loving this one up at the beginning! Okay. You can keep the 50. So, what's the move here? I don't get how I'm supposed to get through there. You saw that coming too? I'm afraid this is going to cost me a lot trying to get these 3 1-ups. I'm afraid these 3 1-ups are going to cost me more than 3 1-ups. Oh gosh. I think go under how? I don't understand. I'll go to 85 will be my line. I think the earlier I get to this part, the better. Not this part. And not even this part. No! This. Oh boy. Yes. No! That works. This is interesting. The track goes down. Ride the big one to the left and walk off the right side around. Wow, I have no idea what Chad is seeing. I cannot decipher that at all. Oh, that's an easy way to get the 1-up. Oh, I could just go from this side, you're saying? There we go. I think Chat was trying to tell me do it from the left side. That was the key word I needed was, and you said to the left. Right, the big one to the left. What's up, Kim? What's up, Lala? There we go, Goat. If you want to play these games, D, this is Mario Maker 2. You can play it on the Switch or the Switch 2. What's up, Josh and Anthony? Thanks, D, XO, J, and Ness. Thanks, Peter. Nice. Yeah, that makes sense. The 1-up, you only went to the... I was thinking the 1-up was an indication of where to go, but it was actually meant to be an extra challenge. 89 lives, 5,326 clears.
Let's go.
$33 people been here, 4 people elected, 43 second world record. I was trying to say the word record, and I was reading Goat's message about his workout at the same time. 2 miles with the dog, got the legs in. There you go. Nice job, Goat. Low gravity. I'm not low gravity. Oh. I need a key. Found a key. Okay, let me get another one of those now that I understand. Where are you taking me, buddy? Okay. Am I watching the World Cup today? I'm not, but shout out to the World Cup. I hope everybody's preferred team wins somehow. Oh, wow. Okay. So we got to catch the corner here. There we go. All right. There you go, David. Ooh. No, it's going to take too long for more to come out. I need to climb. Oh, there it is. All right, back to 90. Had a great time with that. Friends came over, had a night filled with laughter. That's amazing, Josh. That is amazing. You headed to Boston for it. Nice, Goat. What team wins the World Cup? I have no idea. I haven't watched a single game. Sven says Spain. Goat says Argentina. Thanks, Exo and Frank. What's up, Balin? Okay, nice one. Do you know who's favored to win? What's up, David? For the World Cup Finals, which team is favored to win and by how much?
Let me check the current odds. Okay, today's finals, Spain is a slight favorite over Argentina, roughly plus 130 versus plus 255.
So what do the plus and minus mean in this context of soccer or football?
It's betting lingo. A plus number is the underdog, higher payout. A minus means the favorite.
So do they have to win by a certain number of points?
Not for the money line. That's just pick the winner in 90 minutes. Spreads or handicaps do involve margins, but that's a different bet.
Okay, so then what's that for the World Cup final?
Checking the current lines. For the final, if you're taking a simple money line, you're just picking who'll be ahead after 90 minutes. No margin. If you bet to lift the trophy, then extra time and penalties count. So Spain minus 150 there just means they're the favorite, not that they have to win by a certain number of goals.
Okay, interesting. So there we go. Spain's favored. Spain is favored. Okay, 90 lives, 5,327 clears. What's up, Tiffany? Your right knee's hurting? Uh-oh. Be careful with that Super Trucker J. You got that right, Balin. Am I getting the new Zelda remake? I don't know. Got your niece's wedding this afternoon? Enjoy that. 25 people been here. One person liked it. 58-second world record. Triple jump? Looks like that was correct. There's my 3 1-ups. Okay, interesting. I can't possibly do this without taking damage. I'm gonna take damage again. Okay. Hopefully this isn't a gotcha with the Shelmet. No, that's not what I wanted. Well, there goes that. No!
Oh no!
So then what did I needed that last Shelmet. Good morning, Sammy. Who do I think will win? I honestly have no idea. Okay, that's right. This didn't help me last time. I just want to put this on and keep it. What's up, Even? Alright. Spain has an up-and-coming player, and Argentina has Messi. So it's one of the most anticipated matches of all time. Oh my gosh. Well, I guess it's a... Okay, Josh is saying with the plus 250, it means $1 equals 250. Okay, interesting. Well, that seems like... That makes it sound like... If you're saying if you bet $1 and you get 250, that would mean that Spain is pretty heavily favored. Thanks for the follow, Wave. Enjoy Tony's wedding. Good morning, DNA. Oh, we turned the page. I didn't even realize. All right, 92 lives, 5,328 Kalias. Minus is the favorite. Right, exactly. If I heard it correctly, it's Argentina was the plus 250 Super Trucker J. So my point is that would mean Spain is pretty heavily favored. Oh, okay, it's just showing me. Okay, a little climbing challenge. What's up, Lego guy? Whoops. So I wonder where my destination is. What's up, High Country? I must have to be a little more daring with the angle. There we go, okay. Oh boy. Like this. But what did that do for me? Oh, it gives me that. Okay, this is pretty cool. What's up, Ando? Uh-oh. Okay, a little... Alright. You gonna make me jump off Yosh, or is there ground? This ground, okay. Now we gotta jump off Yosh. Oh, what happened? Did you see that? I jumped off Yosh and went nowhere. That must be related to the donut. I've never seen that before. That was very weird. Glad we got a checkpoint. Okay. There we go. All right. All All right, grand finale. Uh-oh. We're alive. You're coming back, right, buddy? Okay. Like how the saw's my buddy. Very nice. It's a cool level. There we go. Even got the one up. I think it's if you bet $1, you win $2.50. Right, like $2.50, meaning you double your money. And if you bet $1 on Spain, you win $1.50. Right, half. You have to risk $1 to win 50 cents on Argentina, whereas you get more than double your money by betting on... No, I said it backwards. Spain is favored. So if you bet on Spain and they win, if you bet $1 on Spain and they win, you win 50 cents, having to risk a full $1. Versus if you bet on Argentina, who is not favored, $1, then you'd win $2.50, more than double your money that you... So that sounds like, odds-wise, like that's a significant favor. A double Yoshi Yeet. There we go, Sally and Peter. Branded DNA. Steven's sure Argentina will win. Well, the odds are against that happening. Does that mean it can't happen? Absolutely not. Okay, later, High Country. Anything can happen in sports. Anything can happen in sports. Is the game tonight? I guess. I think so, because a bunch of people have asked me if I'm watching it.
Let's go.
Everything is awesome. 21 people been here. One person liked it. 48-second world record. Argentina's going to win because the match is rigged? I doubt that. What's up, Jet On? Shout out Layla Marie. 48 seconds. I know there's lots and lots of conspiracy theories about... We could get one-ups there for free. Actually, never mind, Pat. It ain't worth it. Lots and lots of conspiracy theories about corruption in sports. I did not want to bring that. Especially in basketball. Good morning, Brandon. But it is interesting that every now and then they do catch a crooked ref or a player betting on the game. 11 people betting in. Nobody liked it. Minute 7 world record. Oh, we're out of here. But widespread corruption feels less likely. But I have no idea. 33 people betting it. 2 people liked it. 19-second world record. So I need to hold one. Okay. The reality is, I don't know. I know next to nothing about sports. So I'm the opposite of someone with a credible opinion on any of it. Oh boy. Run.
No.
Do I think a McGregor fight was staged? No. Thanks for the follow, Danielle. That's a good example, like the Jake Paul fights. A lot of people are convinced that those are fake. But seemingly that would require quite a bit of, that would require quite a few people. What I'm trying to say is it's easy for me to believe in corruption that requires 1 or 2 people. But corruption that requires 10, 20 people, especially in 2026 with the internet, you really need to have a lot of faith. Wow, we actually made it. But we are in 2026. Everybody loves conspiracy theories. The internet in 2026, I've always enjoyed conspiracy theories. I like to look at all the evidence, all that. But it's almost laughable now in 2026. Everything is a conspiracy theory. everything. Hey, thank you for the super chat, Twinkies. And so it feels a bit like that. Like, there you go. Steven's sure that Jake Paul fights are rigged. Wouldn't that require quite... Well, maybe I'm wrong. Let me see. I'm under the impression that in order for, like, a Jake Paul fight to be rigged or the recent McGregor fight to be rigged, that it would require corruption on a level that would require 20-plus people, and that would... also require all of them to keep quiet about it in the age of the internet.
Right.
So what are your thoughts on the percentage likelihood of those fights being rigged?
Let me think this through for a second. Yeah, for a top-level fight to be truly fixed, you need lots of people either cooperating or looking the other way. And that gets really, really hard to pull off without a paper trail. Whistleblowers, betting anomalies, and so on. So the odds of a full-on predetermined outcome in a major fight is pretty low. Controversial judging or business incentives, that's way more common, but that's not the same as a secret script. Does that line up with what you were thinking?
Well, it might be a stretch to call the Jake Paul fights top level. They were definitely top level in viewership, but I think part of why there's more suspicion around some of the fights like the Jake Paul fights is because he's perceived as, you know, a newer fighter that could get away with more, even though they are officially sanctioned fights, correct? That's the part that I'm kind of latching on to.
Let me check that. Yeah, that's a fair distinction. He's newer and the spectacle is huge, so people tend to speculate more, you know? But sanctioned fights with commissions, judges, and betting markets still make a covert fix hard. There's no solid evidence his pro fights were fixed. Promotional matchmaking or entertainment focus, sure, but that's different from a scripted outcome.
So, what's the likelihood of a scripted outcome in a Jake Paul fight?
Checking. No precise percentage, but realistically, it looks very low, well under 1%, given the lack of solid evidence and the number of eyes on these fights. Surprises happen without there being a script.
Okay, so that aligns with my thoughts. But I hope it's clear. It was always about likelihood. Anyone, you or me, who thinks they actually know is kidding themselves. Do I know for a fact whether or not it's rigged? I could never. That's an important starting point when you're even discussing this kind of stuff, because you can make valid points on both sides, and no one gets to know for sure. But I guess I get a little bothered when someone is so certain that they know to a degree they could never know. It's kind of like a lot of people are quick to think they know what's in somebody else's mind, or they know what someone else's intent was just by observing. And you never know someone else's objective / motivation / what they were thinking when they did anything. That's part of reality, chat, and a lot of people don't like to face that reality. It's a lot easier if you go through life just thinking you actually know things that you can't know. So, is it valid to have the opinion you think Jake Paul fights are rigged? Valid opinion. Is it valid to think you actually are 100% sure and you're stupid to think otherwise? Now you've gone too far. Now you've gone off the deep end, in my opinion. Okay, did I like this? I think so. Shout out to Lassen for the follow. What's up, Gabu? That's just ChatGPT, Jorge. Thought about that in baseball. San Fran down 10 runs in the 8th inning, win 11, 10, and 9. Something's going on, surely? Well, it's possible. But again, when you're talking about sports, especially with, like, it's talking about all of the betting in the commission, you're talking about a level of corruption that is highly unlikely. So it's fair to be suspicious, fair to think it's possible, but I would go as far as to call it foolish to think it's surely the case. That would be my honest opinion. 92 lives, 5,330 clears. You think most major sports are rigged to a certain degree? Wow. It's possible, but highly unlikely. 98 people bet 8 people liked it, 7-second world record. What in the world is this? Okay. And came through on Venmo. Shout out to my boy David. Thank you for the support, my good man. You are amazing. Thanks for the support.
Thanks for the support.
The house always wins. Some people think the World Cup's been rigged for Argentina. Well, I'd say this. If that's true, if it's true that the World Cup is rigged for Argentina, then I would say with certainty within the next 5 years, we'll have a Netflix documentary about it. That would be my counterpoint. And so if 5 years go by and we never hear any evidence of it, then to me, that makes it incredibly unlikely that they pulled off some kind of fix. But again, I do think humans, especially in the modern age, have a compulsion towards believing the system's rigged. Like, I feel like because we've seen that, we can look back at the past 20 years and see different examples of systems being rigged, that it primes us to believe everything's rigged. Even if it's highly unlikely, I think humans are that much more, like, primed to believe everything's rigged. Every last thing is rigged. No matter how unlikely it is, it's all definitely rigged. And that's the attitude where it falls apart for me. 92 lives, 5,331 clears. I would say 92 lives, 5,331 clears. It's a distraction. I think sports are one of the few things that are rigged. Well, again, it comes. Well, I feel like I'm saying the same thing, Stan. So I'll let it be at this point. 36 people made it. 4 people liked it. 7.9 second world record. 20 seconds on the clock. Whoa. That was a wild one. With this huge amounts of money, there's always something dodgy going on. That's kind of the exact attitude I'm talking about, Peter. I think that's overstating it. But I think even though I think the principle you're talking about is true, like with an example be like the stock market. Is there corruption within the stock market? Absolutely, certainly, without a doubt. Does that mean the stock market itself is corrupt? No. Do you see? That's like an important distinction. I think it's fair to say whenever there's a lot of money in any place, you can bet there's crime and corruption. That's what attracts crime. Like, just logically. Crime is going to happen where there's a big payout. So is there corruption within sports betting? Definitely. Does that mean that the average sport thing is corrupt? No. That's two wildly different things. And that's what I mean. I feel like in 2026, we're all pulled towards one extreme or the other. There's very little pull towards the middle of like a moderate view of a topic like that. Is there corruption? Absolutely. Is it as widespread as the average person thinks? I would say by the stats, no. 92 lives, 5,332 clears. But I'm going to reiterate what I said 20 minutes ago. My opinion, I have little to no credibility. All of my opinions are based from the outside. I have no inside knowledge, no direct experience. I have no training. Get me out of here. So, I am not sitting here on my soapbox saying, if you don't think what I think, you're foolish. But what I am saying is there is a real principle at play that I've observed that I think is legitimate. But it's not specific to any one topic. 7 people bet in. Nobody liked it. 25-second world record. You've never met Pat in person? Not many people have. Eight people bet in. Nobody liked it. 7-second world record. Oh, gosh. Wow. Thanks for the rose, Raul. Got it. There's something certain during the last matches the referees have shown prediction to Argentina. Well, like I said, Jorge, if in the next 5 years we get the Netflix documentary, I think you'll be proven right. But if not, I think you'll not be proven wrong. But what you're saying becomes less and less likely. Because getting away with that kind of thing is tougher and tougher in the modern day. There's too many phones, too many people, too much incentive to post about it online. Corruption comes to light. But not always. Again, I'm trying to draw the balance here. Thank you for the follow, Fox. People don't like balance. It's a lot more compelling to believe everything's very corrupt and everything's working against us. 90 lives, 5,333 clears. How could Argentina rig it? I have no idea. Thanks for the follow, Gail. 55 people been here, 4 people liked it, 9.2 second world record, 20 seconds on the clock. I don't think I can afford to get that. Yep, and that's why. But wait, where's the key? I don't even know where the key was. If I pay you $5 billion, you'll officiate a match however you want? Yeah, you're proving that there's an incentive for crime. 3 minutes is too long. What's up, Monolith? There's no debate about that. It's how likely it is to pull it off and get away with it. Specifically with the paper trail. Yeah, without a new Mario game, that does feel rigged. 7 people been in, nobody liked it. 11-second world record. Maybe I'm supposed to escape through the top here. Don't know what's going on there. There was a dev exit. There you go. What's going on, Charles? 89 people been here. 5 people liked it. 19-second world record. This looks incredibly tough, but right up my alley. Mush? Uh-oh. All right. Nice. Okay. Now, see, that was tough in all the right ways.
Oh yeah, Mario time.
That was incredible. I love that. Thanks, Eddie. I wouldn't call it easy, Monolith. But I can see how it might have looked easy. 91 lives, 5,334 clears. Doing the impossible. Probably going to have a cat suit. Wow, big numbers, but it's 2.5 minutes. It's too long. We are on a good pace right now, and I want to keep it. I'd love to get the buffer up to 155 today. So my real goal is 33. 46 people been here, 4 people liked it, 49-second world record. My ideal is to get 33, rather. What's up, Mary? There we go, Erica. That looks like a tough jump. Got it. That felt a little trolly. What's up, Score Bunny? That felt a bit trolly. It's not worth bringing that. Okay, we know that's coming. Will you throw more than one? Oh. There we go. There we go. Okay. Potential one-ups there. Look at all the goodies. Ooh. Okay, not this way. Is there another way to go? I need a door. What did I miss? The door at the goal's not a troll. You're gonna see the Odyssey today. Nice, enjoy it. What am I missing? I have to get rid of Yosh. Oh. Okay. There we go. Alright. All it was missing was a little indication for the Yoshi pot. Kept it a secret. Shout out to Wise Guy Jones. He knew what to do. Thanks, Score Bunny, Magic, Frank, and Drizdro. Thanks, Josh, Balin, Mary, and Dave. Thanks, Sharon.
Take the goal.
92 lives, 5,335 clears. You didn't show the Walter goal. Okay, fair enough, Dave. We got it done. 24 people been here. One person liked a 22nd world record. I trusted the level. I trusted the level. I'm trying to do it without the springs. Oh! I'm giving this one more try. It's close. Alright, your setup didn't work, buddy. Too long. What's up, Wednesdays? Big shout out to the Wednesdays. I play Mario Maker on the Switch 2. And this is Mario Maker 2 on the Switch 2. But you can play it on the Switch 1 as well. 30 people been here, 3 people liked it, 32-second world record. Lava and ice. Whoa! No, 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 no! Alright. I need another 10 coin. There's the other 10 coin. That worked out. Alright. What's up, Danny? Hello, Daniela. Things going on right over here. Thanks, Score Bunny and Midnight. Alright, we're right on track. We're right on track here. The hidden 10 was a little dirty. Thanks, Eben, Frank, Stephen, and Wednesdays. Thanks, Brandon, Charles, Mary, John, Anthony, and Sharon. 89 lives, 5,336 clears. Thanks for the GG, Sven. Hopefully it's all jumps. 22 people been here, 3 people liked it, 22nd world record. Okay. Oh my gosh, I already missed. Alright, well, we'll give it a... Ooh. Get one up here. Okay, no, here to here to here. Bada bada bing bada boom. Okay, we'll take it. It's worth doing again. We'll actually gain one ups. Okay, fair enough. Now hold up. Ooh, that was close. Glad they didn't make those moving all over the place. The one thing I gotta remember is the bullet bill at the end right here. Beautiful. All right, we're halfway home. We are halfway home. Thanks, Drizdro, Mary, Magic, Wednesdays, Rafaela, Kim, Anthony, Jeff, John, Balin, Dave, Josh, Brandon, and Charles. 91 lives, 5,337 clears. WarioWare Dark Souls Edition. Good morning, Jeff. 397 people been here, 55 people liked it, 53-second world record. I have to imagine this is a race. Yeah, that triggers the auto scroll. Okay, interesting. I need to activate the P switch first. Gotcha. Alright. Cool idea. Uh-oh. No! Oh, boy. Okay. Thank you for the checkpoint. This is well made. Uh-oh. Oh, buddy. Okay. Oh, my goodness. I'm not sure the right strat. I gotta do the run. There we go. Okay. Okay. Classic. 3 1-ups at the end. Oh my goodness, chat. That was incredible. Now that's a level. Levels like that is what makes this my favorite video game of all time. That was incredible. Have you ever played WarioWare, all the mini games? That was really, really cool. Thanks, Drizdro, Wednesdays, Steven, and Rafaela. Thanks, Erica, Kim, Brandon, Anthony, Mary, Josh, and Balin. Thanks, Sharon. 93 lives, 5,338 clears. Super Mario Bros. 42 people been here, 4 people liked it, 17-second world record. Go. Do I like Mario Maker 1? I like it. I didn't play much of it, though. Oh, look at this. It's a little precision challenge, chat. It's a little precision challenge. This actually requires skill, not the ability to guess correctly or read the level creator's mind. What do you know? Respect that. Big shout out Squink ATL. There's somebody who makes some incredible levels. Here we go. What's up, Speedo? That was great. Hello, Javier. Do I like Mario Galaxy? Yeah, I loved I actually think Galaxy 2 is even better. Because isn't there way more green stars to get in Galaxy 2? I think that's part of why I liked it more. Thanks, Wednesdays and Marvel, Frank and Matt. Raphael, he told Amber a few minutes ago, love watching the Play Precision, but it's rare and endless. You ain't kidding, Erica. Thanks, Charles. Big shout out to the Gobble Sisters. 94 lives, 5,339 clears. Amber is the color of your energy. On-off switch. Big numbers. 1,328 people been here. 268 people liked it. 37-second world record. Nice. Little 311. Ouch. Uh-oh. Okay. Uh-oh. I gotta time this right. Okay. Oh, but I lost out on the... Yeah, I lost out on that. Oh, thank you. There's the troll. Well, troll is definitely not the right word. Boss fight, and we have a free hit here. Oh, I wasted it. I want to keep this Shelmet. There we go. No! That's okay. All right, very cool. Nice. Oh, I actually got the points. Look at this. How did I do that? Nice. Beautiful. This is Mario Maker 2 on the Switch, Arcella. There you go. Chat gave you the answer. Thank you for the follow, Leah. There we go, Score Bunny and Marble. That was a nice one. You like Galaxy 2 more because the navigation part didn't have to run over the ship to play level? I bet that must be part of why I liked it too. I distinctly remember liking 2 better than 1. Thanks, Kim, Josh, Balin, Mary, Anthony, and Charles. Thanks for the follow, Totally Mikey. 97 lives, 5,340 clears. Have a wonderful day, Score Bunny. Bruh. 9 people been here, 1 person liked it. 7-second world record. Maybe I want a triple jump here? Okay.
Oh yeah, Mario time.
That's an expert just because the first couple jumps. Fair enough, buddy. Thanks, Ness and Wednesdays. Frank. 97 lives, 5,341 clears. Back in grade school, we did something, and I chose Nintendo. They sent me an official letter back. That's pretty cool, Tyler. Thanks, Marvel and Matt. Balin, Mary, and Josh. 50 people been here. 3 people liked it. 3-second world record. One-ups. Okay, so my goal is to get up and to the right. Without getting burned. Oh. It's like a controlled spring drop. But I want the fire to not be on so I can catch one of those. Have to hold down. Do I like Mario Kart? It's okay, I'm kind of sick of it. That was closer. That's too early. That's way too early. Oh gosh. I might let this go. I have no doubt I can do this. It's just how long is it going to take? If we sat here until I got it, I have no doubt. Oh, that's close. Give it one try? What do you mean? I've given it like 50 tries. That's a little closer. That's a little too late. Just a little earlier than that. Too late. What's up, prime time? I'd say this is generally a super expert move. 2 knockout tours come with Mario Kart. Nice. Oh, okay, we got it once. We're gonna have to depend on... Yes! Whew. We're gonna have to depend on landing on one of those. And we did. Alright, well now you know I wasn't just talking trash when I said I was sure I could do it. But look, it literally took me 2.5 minutes. So, it's like if I didn't get it right there, then it would have been a very bad choice to keep going. But because I did get it right there, it looks like, oh yeah, that was obviously the right choice. But we got it done. There we go. Sammy, Steve, Jorge, No Idea, Lala, Frank, Ness, Sharon, J-Man, Primetime, Anthony, Mary, Kim, Balin, and Josh. 99 lives, 5,342 clears. Goomba Hill. I found my thrill on Goomba Hill. 38 people been here, 5 people liked it, 23-second world record. Mushroom. You could get free one-ups there, but we literally have 99. All Alright. I guess this just became worth it. Okay. It's something that... maybe a flower? Yeah, buddy. I had a hunch. Definitely reminds me of original Super Mario World. Oh my goodness, alright. You met J-Man in person? Is that true, J-Man? Do I like Mario Bros. Wonder? I love Mario Bros. Wonder. I even had a couple world records for a while. For a short time, I was uncontested with the #1 for the final level. But then they found strats with the easier characters, and I never went back for it. 99 lives, 5,343 clears. I refuse to do the speed runs as the easier characters. Not because I think that's... because I'm less interested in that. But I don't think it's like... I would not go as far as to say it shouldn't count. I do wish they had separate categories. Because in Mario Wonder, if you don't know, chat, if you are... there's some characters that don't even take damage. So you can imagine getting through like the final level where you can take infinite damage is a wildly different skill set than it is to do it without taking damage. You're in Milwaukee last year. There you go. Gambit, exactly, Mario. Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying it's cheating because they put it in the game. But my point is, I wish on speedrun.com, I wish it got a separate leaderboard. I wish like the damageless characters got its own leaderboard. But as it stands, my time competes against people that use those characters. Love Bowser's Fury. Mario Party Island Tour your favorite game? No, it is not. What's up, Felipe? 81 people been here. 5 people liked it. 24-second world record. Do not take the pipe, get the key. Do not take the pipe, get the key. Okay, well, if you can already guarantee me there's a troll, I'm just going to let it go. We're on a really good track right now to add to the buffer. So I really want to make the most of it here. Here we go. 35 people been here. 2 people liked the 24-second world record. Oh my gosh. Couldn't see that. It gives you a different clear if you do it with Gambit, so it's cheating. Your logic falls apart there, Marvel, because it's an official part of the game. Cheating, I think the issue is the word cheating. You're just not using the correct word. But it is, I'd say, objectively wrong to call it cheating. If it's literally, oh, come on, bro. No, it's too much hidden stuff. I can't avoid something if I can't even see it. It's a mistake to call it cheating if it's literally within the rules of the game. At that point, it's not cheating. You could say it's easier, and that's accurate. 6 people been here, 1 person liked it, 8-second world record. Let's see what the translation is here. It says staircase of difficulty. Oh boy. All right. Good morning, Craig. There you go. You got it. You'll have that shell jump down to no word. The word's cheesing? Not even cheesing, because cheesing implies that you're doing something beyond what the designers intended. There we go. In terms of speedruns, what you call it cheat? Well, this is the thing, Marvel, and this is my original point. On speedrun.com, not only is it not considered cheating, it is considered just as valid as a Mario run. And that's where my point is, I wish they had separate leaderboards. But it's the word cheating. That's where you're falling apart. If you go by the definition of the word cheating, you're just objectively wrong in this case. And I don't say that too often. But in this topic, to call it cheating, it's like calling skipping cheating, which is a common thing. Skipping is not cheating. It's literally built into the game. It's a mechanic of Endless by the designers of Mario Maker 2. To call that cheating is entirely wrong. Can you call it easier? Yes. Can you call it a crutch? Yes. Can you call it cheating? No. Do you see what I'm saying? 96 lives, 5,344 clears.
Let's go.
Like clipping Charlie, like a glitch. 7 people been in, nobody liked it. 44-second world record. That dude is coming at me. I was too busy looking at the thwomp. Oh boy. What are these two doing down here? It does work. Oh boy. Oh. Look at that. No, no, no. Well, we'll just do this thing. That what did not go according to plan. Clipping through walls in Mario Bros. 3 is necessary to be competitive in speedrunning. Yeah. You know what an ultimate crazy example is? The GoldenEye speedruns. When they found that if you just if you just stare at the ground, the game doesn't have to load the entire environment, and you can technically go faster. But so then, the competitive speedrun version ended up centering around literally looking at the ground, which, if you've ever played GoldenEye, looking at the ground takes away a lot of the skill/fun of the game. But technically, it's the fastest way to get through it. Many interesting speedrun cases like that. What's up, Nut? J-Man's not admitting it. I don't even know if J-Man's still in the chat, Kim. Might not have anything to do with not wanting to admit it. What's up, Doug? I'm wanting to use this free hit. There. Oh, I didn't even notice the checkpoint. What Mario game is this? This is Mario Maker 2. Ooh, Yosh. Yosh, sorry. I'll save you. Oh, he runs right across. That's good news. charge, buddy. I could go for some one-ups here. No! Yoshi. Oh my gosh. Hang on. There's that 3-1 up. Beautiful. Jason, you ain't paying nobody, bro. You are not paying. It says I'm paying $5,000 to the first 5 people to message me. God did. And why would you do that, Jason? What is it that you're getting out of that? You know what you're getting out of that? It's called soliciting messages. Your account is not only going to be banned from here, you're also going to be banned from the platform. But what's your response going to be? You're probably a bot anyway. But what will you do in return? You'll just make another one. The endless accounts. Chat, I hope that you are never, ever respond to any message like that. Ever. If anyone's offering to pay you money for nothing, run away. Block them and run away on the internet. Or really, in any context. There you go, little baloney. Thanks, Lala, Frank, Drizdro, Charles, Mary, Anthony, Troy. What's up, Andy? Do I like Mario 3D Land? I do. I do. Thanks, Olga. 97 lives, 5,345 clears.
Let's go.
Oh, I'm so glad they figured out that the lettuce was from Taylor Farms. I've been missing my lettuce every day. Never thought I'd say those words. Only time money for nothing's not a scam is when Dire Straits is singing it. There you go, Charles. What's up, Sarcastic Sparky? 15 people betting, 1 person liked it. 27-second world record. That was about to fall right on me. That's a troll. Why am I still playing, you ask? Great question. Jason is real. I believe he's real. My only point was I don't think he's necessarily in the chat right now, Kim. What name do you go by, Mario Maker 2? Super Pat World. I have to defeat a Bowser. It must be a hidden star. 29 people been here. 3 people liked it. 6-second world record. All right, bro. Keep it. You can keep it. Laser Kaizo. That sounds interesting. I bet it's going to have a lot of the blue dudes in it. 14 people been here. 1 person liked it. 9-second world record. 300 seconds on the clock. Do I make levels? I've made a couple. None that I'm particularly proud of. That's a brutal one.
Oh no.
I think I want to go in that door. I think that's the key. Let that one go by. Like that. That's the end.
Oh.
Okay. What's up, Toad the Jam? You got stung by a wasp yesterday right outside the front door when you got home. Oh, that's brutal. That is brutal.
Oh no.
I guess I should go to the right. Can we see one of the levels you made? If you go to it. I'm obviously not doing it now. Well, I guess I shouldn't say obviously. I'm only saying that because you've been around a lot now. But I think it's relatively well known now that I am. Oh, come on, bro. Why am I still doing this level? It's because I want the quick clear. Should I just... Oh,
Oh no!
last try on this level. This is not a fair, fun challenge. This is a gotcha challenge.
Oh no!
Oh my gosh, bro. I'm letting it go. Well, I really should let it go. Lose 10 lives over this is kind of crazy. But now I feel like I want to make it worth it. I'm gonna get hit by... Nope, I'm okay. Okay. We got it done.
Oh yeah! Mario time!
We got it done. Not my favorite. Thanks, Frank. Not your fan. Lala, Frank, and Drizdro. Thanks, Troy, Balin, and Susie. 90 lives, 5,346
Let's go.
clears. We got a mystery. Usually these make you lose before you can win. A very annoying mechanic and endless. Let's see what the translation is. It says it gets easier each time you lose, yeah. That was close. Alright, we did it without it. We did it
Oh yeah!
without it.
Mario time!
Thanks for the sub, James. There we go, Susie and Charles. Ba-ga-da-ba-ba. Fine. There was at least a fair way to do it without losing. Thanks, Susie, Balin, Charles, Troy, and Andy. Thanks for the follow, AEHE. $92 lives, 5,347
Let's go.
clears. There we go. We're gonna get back to 99. Nut. $31 people been here. 3 people liked it. 12-second world record. 20 seconds on the clock. What's up, prime time? Do you think I'll hit 10K by the end of the year? I do. Run away, it says.
Oh no!
Come on, bro. Come on, bro. This is annoying. I love the 12 seconds, though. That's what's got me locked in. One more try. Last try. See if we can take advantage of the short clear. Okay. I don't know what you want from me, buddy. Oh, I got a haircut, and my hair's doing that thing where when you're wearing a hat, it gets pushed in the wrong way and starts to make a sore spot. You know what I'm talking about? Any of my hat wearers know what I'm talking about. The hat wearers know what I'm talking about. It's really getting annoying. 450 people been here, 49 people liked it, 21-second world record. Reach the goal in the clown car. Why do I always wear a hat? Because it's in my The story of me always wearing a hat is the result of when I started streaming, I wanted to get a logo. And when I sent the artist, Aleister Kirby, the legend, the... Oh no! Hold on, we can save this. No! You gotta be kidding me, chat. I used to not wear a hat on stream all the time, Super Trucker J. So this is the story. I used to go back and forth. Sometimes I'd wear a hat, sometimes I wouldn't. And then I wanted to get my logo made. And so I gave that artist a couple different pictures. One had, because he asked, he said, okay, I'm going to put your face in the middle of it. I was like, okay, sounds good to me. He goes, send me a couple reference pictures. And I did. And in one of them I was wearing my hat, and one of them I wasn't. Oh no. Got it. And he picked the one where I was wearing my hat. And ever since I had that logo made, I said, all right, well, I'll always wear the hat to match the logo. And that is the story of why I'm always wearing a hat. But the very first, 4 months of streaming, I would go back and forth. It wasn't consistent. In fact, my buddy JD Gamer would pop in and he'd either say, hey, it's Pat in a hat, or it's, hey, it's Pat without a hat. 90 lives, 5,348 clears. $90 lives, 5,348 clears. Do I like new soup? I do. I never had a 3DS, though. Thanks, yeah. Could have named it Super Hat World. I could have. 174 people been here. 20 people liked it. Minute 14 world record. So far, so good here, chat. Oh, there's a hidden room here. Alright. 3 1-ups at the end? Nice. How often do I wear the hat outside of streaming? Pretty much never. I certainly don't wear a hat to work. Very rarely. I'm afraid that it'll make me go bald faster. So that's why I pretty much exclusively wear the hat during the stream. Have a wide smile on the logo? Yeah, that's part of that style. What's it called? Rubber hose style? It's like the old 1920s style. What do I look like without it? I've taken my hat off plenty. My hairstyle right now is short. I just got it cut. 93 lives, 5,349 clears. Thanks, Susie, Simon, and Kim. This just came up like a couple weeks ago. And I was like, okay, I'll take off my hat. And then I did. And then here we are again. Thanks, Charles. 57 people. It's over a minute and a half. I don't have a hat on in any of my music cover videos on YouTube. Curly hair? No, I don't have curly hair. 26 people been here. 1 person liked it. 51 second world record. Have I ever taken it off on stream? Yes, that's what I've just said. It was literally, I would say it was less than a month ago that a similar discussion, oh no. A similar discussion came up much like this one. And it ended with me taking off my hat. I don't think that 50's worth it. Oh, there's the end. There we go. There we go, Lou and Frank and Dave. Yeah. That was fine. But here, you know what I'll do for you, chat? I will have no hat for the rest of the stream. Because like I said, it's already bothering me. So see, here's my... That's what my hair looks like right now. And now for the rest of the... This is... The part that makes me at all resistant to doing this is inevitably, because so many of you have pretty much only seen me with a hat on. Now I look weird to so many of you. See, I look different, look weird. It's not that makes me feel bad, but... I'm not sure the right way to express what I'm trying to say. It draws attention to myself in a way that I don't enjoy, I guess. That's probably the best way to say it. But I don't think I look distinctly worse or better with or without a hat. It's more that for so many years, I've streamed like with the hat on. In any case, there you go, chat. Just for you. 93 lives, 5,350 clears. Took 10 years off. Unbelievable. Thanks for the follow, user. There we go, Nicole, Brandon, and Susie. 2-second world record. 71 people been here, 6 people liked it. 2-second world record. I'm actually thankful you had me do that, though, chat, because now my head feels better. I hate that. Oh, no. I don't think I can clear it anymore. I think you have to... I don't know exactly what this is. I'm letting it go. There we go. Vampy, thanks, Sandra Lucky. Didn't recognize the Steelers tight end. Fair enough, J-Man. Makes you feel self-conscious. Yeah, in that context. Not... Usually when I think of self-conscious, I think of like, oh, I have a huge pimple on my face, and I'm afraid people are going to think this pimple on my face is ugly. Versus the self-conscious I feel on stream without my hat is more, for the majority of people, I know I look strange. Which isn't distinctly bad, just that different. Whatever, chat. I'm over analyzing at this point. Ultimately, now I'm just thankful to not be feeling the pain right here. So thank you. Ultimately, you came through with a win here, chat. 75 people been here, 10 people liked it, 8-second world record. Then here. And then I gotta go back around. Oh! Okay. Overthinking, Kim. I do that quite a bit. I'm quite the overthinker. Now like this. All right, we're almost at quota. We're almost at quota. Do I like the new soup for the DS? Sure. Thanks, Balin, Cope, and Mary. There we go, Olga. Look like a normal guy. Shout out to you, Gomex. That's how I describe myself, a normal guy. Take off the beard and mustache. There you go. Yeah, I am. I accept that, Lola. I am the definition of overthinking. 92 lives, 5,351 clears. Sometimes it's an advantage, and other times it is a disadvantage. Fergus Reed from Wolfenstein. Okay, I haven't heard that one before. 17 people been here, 1 person elected, 32nd world record. It's a copyright claim. to do that. Oftentimes you have to save the moon till the end. So I may be cooked here. Oh no, that was rude. Come on, bro! What's up, Cry for Help? I gotta give Cry for Help is a top 3, if not ultimate favorite level creator in this game. Man, I haven't played Cry for Help levels in so long. Those were some of my all-time favorite streams. Was playing Super Cry for Help World. Oh, we survived. Oh my gosh. Okay, we were. Oh, I was just about to say we were safe right there. You got some stuff cooking. Okay, I can't wait. Cry for Help. Unfortunately, though, I've committed myself to this endless challenge that takes up every Mario Maker second I've got to give. So even if I wanted to, I can't stray too far from it. All right, up here. Up here. Now up here. Stay up here. Okay. We got plenty of time on the clock. Beautiful. All right, that's actually 30. That's actually 30. We've got a chance to add some buffer here. We actually did good. Thanks, Kaylin and Olga. Thanks, Charles. Excuse me. Thanks, Jason. There we go, Nicole. 93 lives, 5,352 clears. Thanks, Sandra Lucky. Yeah, Susie, and Nicole. Choose wisely from Charizard. 28 people been here. 4 people liked it. 16-second world record. Choose wisely. Any comments to help us? Aha! There you are. Uh-oh. Since it's the clear condition, I take it that means it won't go away. All right. All right, we got one in the buffer. I mean, with the comment, it was okay. But, I mean, come on now. What's up, Jimmy? Thanks, Lou, Frank, Olga, and Lala. 94 lives, 5,353 clears. To the buffer. Ooh, one of my guilty pleasure shows just released the new season, chat. 71 people been here, 4 people liked it, 15-second world record. You may have heard of Love is Blind on Netflix. Oh, I probably need that. No!
Oh, no.
I think it's way better than Love is Blind. I would call it my favorite dating reality show. It's called The Ultimatum. And it is a wild one. It is couples where one person is ready to get married and is saying, listen, we've been together a long time now. 3, 4, 5, 6 years. We've been together too long. It's either, it's time to do something here. If we get married or we're not compatible. And so they bring on, in this case, 6 couples that are all in that same predicament. One of the members of the couple has issued the other one the ultimatum of we're either getting married or we're breaking up. And where it gets wild is this show puts all of them together, and then it starts with them basically breaking up. It's like in quotations. It's not like a true breakup, but it's like a symbolic breakup. And then they essentially all date each other. and they spend 3 weeks in a trial marriage with one of the other people there. And then 3 weeks with their original partner. And then at the end, they have to decide if they're going home alone, they're getting engaged to the person they came with, or trying a relationship with the new person they just met. And it is absolutely insane. What's up, Mullins? There we go, Stan. 94 lives, 5,354 clears. It is quite a show. I think my chat has some bots. It oftentimes does. Nothing I've asked for. It's called the ultimatum troll level. What's up, Tails? We're skipping the troll levels. But is it a family-friendly show? No. And is it like a super high-quality, great thing to spend time doing? I would say probably not. That's why I call it a guilty pleasure. 56 people been here, 2 people liked it, 4-second world record. Did I add to the buffer? No, I'm gonna wait till the end. We hit triple digits on TikTok. Shout out to TikTok. No hat today, Twinkies. What's up, Jason? I think this is probably just a tough triple jump. Let's see. Let's see what the title says. 10-second Mario triple jump. How do I know?
Oh no!
I think I should do a safety twirl after the second jump. There we go. There we go.
Oh yeah, Mario time!
Ba-ba-doo-ba-beep-boop-ba-ba-deep-doop-da-bow. All right. We're already up 3. You sent your first ever Galaxy? Shout out to you. Did I miss it? Or do you mean not to me? Either way, I guess congratulations. Thanks, wise guy. We got the world record. Thanks, Balin. Sorry if I missed it. I see Olga's heart. Thanks, Olga. 93 lives, 5,355 clears. Speaking of which, have you hit double tap the screen yet, chat? Have you hit me with the like, a share, a follow, a subscription? 3 people been in, nobody liked it. 15-second world record. A bunch of gifts went by. So they didn't come through on my end. I'm so sorry. 0 seconds. We're gonna try it. We're gonna at least try it here. There's that. Now we need the P-switch. Okay. Now we gotta take out our buddy here. Alright. Alright. Uh-oh! Come on, bro! What is this? Is this why it has no likes? Okay, I think I see cheese. I'll try it again. There you go. Drizzjo's down with the no hat. Yeah, I was just saying that I pretty much only wear the hat on stream. Every now and then I'll bust it out. Sometimes a little backwards hat's a good move. Now here's my idea. What if I go from underneath here? Oh, I got the freebie! That's the trick, is you bring the, unless there's 2 keys. If I bring this with me, right? And now check this out. Oh, I had to defeat all the moles. Okay. Javier, thank you for Park the Bus. There we go. Mario Maker's amazing, Dreamcast. You have it on your phone? I never heard that before. That's a new one. All right, that was a little wacky. Shout out to you, Javier. Thank you for the support. 93 lives, 5,356 clears. We started with 52. So, yeah. If we get 4 more, we could actually get up to 160, which would be incredible. 28 people been here. One person liked it. 42nd world record. Kim's down with the no hat. Ooh, hold on now.
Oh.
Piece of cake, right? Guess not. I underestimated that first jump. I wonder if I want to keep this on blue or red. What? Come on, bro. What's the point of that? Okay, you lost me with that choice. Maybe thinking of Mario Run? That's possible. TAS. Time attack speed run, tool assisted speed run. Usually time attack. Oh, it's my worst move. 27 people been here, 3 people liked it, 3-second world record. Well, we can try it for free here. I know, Barbara, no hat. Patty boy! All right, that's the move I usually struggle with.
Oh yeah, Mario time.
I do feel like I have a better handle on it when it's the steep version. The one that I feel like is harder is when it's less, the slope is less steep. And look at that was the other thing that I actually forgot about till right now. If you look, you can see the green screen failing. See my hair? If you look closely, here, I'll make my camera big to show you. Check this out, chat. See, now you can really see it. See all this movement? The little grayness? That is the other disadvantage to hair on stream versus the green screen. So there you go. A reason I had already forgotten about. I just got a haircut yesterday. Thought it was frosted tips. No, my hair is all one color. And it's actually usually a little lighter than this. I feel like it looks extra dark. That was fine. They let us try many times, which I appreciate. All right, 3 more. 3 more. This is perfect. 3 more, we turn the page and get 10 in the buffer. 92 lives, 5,357 clears. So we got 10 minutes to do it. They troll them back, baby. Shout out to you, buddy. It looks tempting. But, Pat, you just got finished saying you've got a chance to get 10. Stick to it. This is not the time to roll the dice on a troll. Well, you could argue it's the exact time to roll the dice on a troll level. Would I do frosted tips for 100 subs? For sure. I would be... The thing is, you know what I would love to do someday? Do a marathon get Pat out of debt stream. Help get Super Pat out of debt. 62 people been here, 7 people liked it, 19.5-second world record. Okay, we got to really book it here. Oh! Ooh. Beautiful! For the one shot. The one thing, the place I draw the line is I wouldn't get a tattoo. I wouldn't do a tattoo. Like a subathon, yeah. But that's the thing. Because I have... See, I'm in a weird spot as a streamer. Subathons work well. Somebody booed it with their own comment. I'll give it the other side. So you wear a hat without one so different. No, I get you, Pumpkin King. I think that's totally valid. You made the steak and rice tips. Steak tips and rice. There, I said it backwards. 94 lives, 5,358 clears. What I'm trying to say is, because my viewers are pretty evenly spread out. Well, I have a whole bunch of you over on... Thanks, Ahmet. A whole bunch of you over on TikTok, but I've got 25 on YouTube, 30 on Facebook, 26 on Twitch right now. So as far as members, subs, all that kind of stuff... Oh, I feel like I'm at a distinct disadvantage in being able to even round all... Like, here's an example. Let's say I wanted to do a stream supporters only, right? Now, if all your supporters are on Twitch, that's incredibly easy to do. Or if they're all on Facebook, very easy to do a supporter-only stream. Whereas because I multi-stream and the supporters are spread across so many Oh gosh. So many platforms. Being able to do like any kind of supporter event or stream is that much more convoluted. But add to that the fact that right now I gotta make every second towards this challenge. So that's why Griftathon. Yeah, maybe that's a better name for it. Griftathon. All right, another one. But ironically, it's funny you say that, Cryptic Void, because my whole point is I would be a lot less interested in convincing people to become a member in order to get some benefit versus if you want to show me some support, if you're like, hey, I like this dude, I like watching him, I'm going to hit him with a little support. Here's a little $5, here's whatever. That's who I'm looking for. The last thing I'm trying to do is like market the stream as like make sure everybody's paying it. I don't know. Like to me, there's a vibe that comes along with, okay, we got to hit 400 subs this month. Now, I'm not saying I would never do it. All I'm trying to paint the picture is there's a big difference between people who want to support you versus people who feel as though they've been sold, they've been marketed to. That it's like, yeah, okay, you should sub to me and you'll get this benefit, this benefit, this benefit, this benefit. I don't want anyone supporting me for the specific benefit. I guess that's the clearest way I can say it. If you're, why was your message grayed out? I don't know. I see that one, LOL. The last thing I'm trying to make anyone do is feel cheated or like they got promised something they didn't get. So that's where I'm coming from with that. If you are, whatever, I feel like I've described it as best I can. 95 lives, 5,359 clears. But the context of that is why I'm less interested in doing a subathon for all of those complicated reasons. Whereas if it's just get Pat out of debt, then the thing that I'm promising you get out of that is you will definitely be helping me get out of debt. That, whoa, that is a promise that will be delivered on basically instantly. Versus if you're supporting me, but part of the reason is because you hope I play your level or you hope that I do something for you, which is certainly not the craziest thought in the world, especially where, like I'm saying, so many other streams are built on. Uh-oh, I think I went the wrong way. Oh, gosh. Oh, yep. Well, this is a good time to have 94 lives. Support for the fun, not for the perks. There you go, Suze. There you go. Everyone gets charged $5 a stream. In order to even show up in my chat, you gotta pay $5. No, that is literally the opposite of what my stream's been all about. If you wanna, wow, I'm really struggling. If you want to support, I appreciate you big time. But if you don't, then I don't want you to be left out as a result. That's the dichotomy. There's plenty of us struggling financially. Duck! Now here. What is this, bro? I got 12 seconds.
Oh no!
Wow. I'm wasting too many lives here, Chad. I'm going to let this go. I genuinely don't know if I'm supposed to slide down, if I'm supposed to jump over. I don't know what they're looking for. And the last thing I'm trying to do is end on dumping 10 lives. 16 people been here, 3 people liked it, 42-second world record. Steel drum. Min jump, okay. I missed that. Should I go back for it? Oh, should I have done the on-off first? I don't know. Oh no! I misunderstood. Okay, this is actually awesome. What do the notes sound like if you hit them perfectly timed? I don't know. We gotta do get out of debt stream. What's up, Vico Gaming? There's a great streamer. get Super Pat out of debt. But it would be important for me to have it acknowledged. I know a lot of us are in debt right now for a lot of different reasons. I don't think I have it so bad. I think I have it much like many of you. But I have the huge advantage of I don't have kids. If I had kids, I would be so depressed to be broke like this and in debt. Like, to feel like my kids suffered as a result of me not having money for school clothes or something. You know what I mean? Like, that's incredibly depressing. So all the more reason why it's important that I'm not trying to make it sound like, oh, everybody should feel bad for Pat. He's got it so tough. I really don't feel that way. I certainly have struggled openly. But anyways, hopefully that gives enough context that you can understand my heart behind it all. I've never seen me with a hat. Without a hat. You doing two full? Yeah, we're ending right here. We just managed to get 8 in the buffer today. Sister put you in a grand debt. Begged you to sign up for a course and she would pay for it and she didn't. That's brutal. That's the thing. There's a good saying when it comes to loaning money to family and friends. You should never loan money to family and friends that you're not willing to not get back. Do you know what I mean? Now, that's not a free pass that any family or friends that don't. Here's what I'm trying to say. I'm not saying that if family and friends borrow money from you, you should not ever expect it to come back. Like, that can be a legitimate agreement. But when it's family and friends, I do think it's in the back of your mind, you have to be willing to say, if they don't pay it back, I'm going to be okay with it. If, in other words, judging how much money you can loan a family member or friend, should be based on what number goes over the line where if they don't pay this back, I can no longer forgive them, kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? That's a tough lesson learned, LOL. And she didn't even do the course. Now that's really brutal, bro. Thanks for the GGs, Doug. That's it, Jason. But easier said than done. Like, go to a casino, don't risk more. Yeah, you got to figure that's the price of admission at that point. Like, it costs $100 to get into Disney World or something. It's going to cost you $100 just to get in the door. You never loan any money you can't afford to lose. There you go. Well, that's even better. Don't know how to explain it. Kids are a huge responsibility. At the same time, there's something to push you forward, see them grow. Totally Vico Gaming. My point was not that having kids is entirely a burden and makes things bad. I was just trying to say my debt, my financial situation would have 10 times the pressure it does now if I had a kid relying on me for finances. But I think there's plenty of parents out there who do an incredible job with incredibly little and make it work one way or another, and the kids are lucky to have them. I genuinely believe that describes quite a few parents. So big shout out once again to all the parents out there. You are doing an amazing job. I feel like being a parent can be partly thankless in that it's not till your kid's an adult that they even get a full sense of your sacrifice and just how much you put into their life. And so you can spend a lot of years sacrificing, giving everything you can to your kids, and it's not exactly something they're like, thanks, you're the greatest parent. So those are my those are my thoughts on it. Okay, hope to catch you tomorrow. We'll be back with a hat on. We'll be back with a hat. And and here, let's add to the buffer. We did it. We successfully got back up to 160, which is excellent. That's actually really good. So tomorrow is going to be 6 p.m. Eastern time. Although tomorrow I'm getting my blood work done. I've been waiting a couple months for this to see if I got my LDL cholesterol down. So that might mess with the time. But it should be around 6 p.m. Possibly a little earlier. But I'll probably schedule it for 6. But possibly it'll be earlier. Whereas the rest of the week, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, will be guaranteed 6 p.m. 6 p.m. Eastern time, to be clear. All right, chat. Thanks for being here. I hope to catch up with you tomorrow around 6 p.m., maybe a little earlier. Thank you so much to anyone who hit me with any stars, shares, follows, likes, gifted subs, all the above. Thank you so much for the love and support. Dave came through on Venmo. Big shout out to my buddy Dave. And if you are someone that struggles with depression or anxiety, you are not alone in that struggle, my friend. That's something I struggle with, and there are a lot of us struggling. So if you're one of them, Make sure you got someone in your life you can talk to about it, a friend, family member, loved one, or therapist, and try to get some movement in your life. Take a walk outside, get your headphones in, your favorite music playing, or an audiobook. Can make a big difference in your day, your physical health, and your mental health. So I encourage you with that. Hold on to hope, believe better days are coming, because you never know. Tomorrow could be the best day of your life, but you got to get there to find out. So hang in there. I'm rooting for you if you're struggling right now. Know that being in the struggle means you're still in the fight, and I'm proud of you for making it this far. Don't give up. I know life can get very overwhelming and hit you with some wild lefts and rights, ups and downs, twists and turns, traumas and tragedies, and have you feeling like, oh my gosh, everything's completely ruined. Nothing's ever going to be the same without this person, place, or thing in my life anymore. What's the point when everything's getting worse, not better? And that's a valid way to feel, but it's going to lead you to some wildly inaccurate conclusions. Because the truth is, there's some amazing stuff coming in your life. I can't tell you what or when, but I can promise you it's coming. And when you're really depressed, it feels like nothing good's ever going to happen again. Or even if it did, it wouldn't make any difference because things are too far gone. And that's a valid way to feel, but it's going to lead you to some wildly inaccurate conclusions. Because the truth is, I totally just lost my train of thought. I got distracted. I got to refer to my... I've got my speech right here. Don't give up. I know life can get very well. Oh, yeah. Some great stuff coming. That's where I was. You got some great stuff. Can't tell you what. Can't tell you when. When you're really depressed, it feels like even if something great did happen, it wouldn't make any difference because things are too far gone. And that's why it's so important that when you are depressed, you're able to identify it and say, hey, you know what? I'm depressed right now. I'm seeing the whole world through the filter of this depression, and I can't trust my thoughts and conclusions. This is a time I've got to reach out to someone that cares about me and say, hey, I'm struggling over here. Let's get together. Let's grab something to eat. Let's do a FaceTime. Let's connect. And it's not that that magically cures depression, but it's a huge step away from isolating, which is the most dangerous and compelling thing to do when you're depressed. And that's why it's so important to not isolate, because then those inaccurate thoughts and conclusions get louder and more convincing, and you can end up making some very self-destructive decisions you would never make otherwise. So, I'm not trying to make it sound easy. It's not some formula. Everything's all better now. But it is important to recognize when you're depressed and be willing to ask for the help you need. So if any of that resonates with you, know that I'm rooting for you big time. If you need a little family-friendly escape, I got you covered with thousands of hours of gaming content scattered across the internet, so make sure you're following Super Pat World, all one word, on every platform you can find me. And I hope to catch up with you all tomorrow around 6 p.m. Eastern Time, maybe a little earlier. All right, hope to see you there. Have a great rest of your Sunday, and we'll start the week strong. All right, bye, everybody.